All right, I've had a question in Unit 4, Lesson 5. I'm looking at question number 8. Side of an equilateral triangle. So I'm going to draw myself an equilateral triangle. So the side of an equilateral triangle decreases at 2 centimeters per second. So this is going to be, I'm going to call that side L. So my change in length with respect to time, dl by dt, is equal to negative 2 centimeters per second, since the side length is decreasing. At what rate is the area decreasing? So I want to know dA by dt for this question, which means I'm going to use the area formula for a triangle, 1/2 base times height. So that means I need to know base and height. So from this triangle, I know that my base is going to be L. My height, though, I have to find in terms of L to make life a little bit easier here. So that being said, I know that 1/2 L, 1/2 L from Pythagorean theorem squared plus h squared will equal L squared. So that means that 1/4 L squared plus h squared equals L squared. H would equal, take a quarter away from both sides, it's going to be 3/4 L squared. Oops, that should be h squared. And if I take the square root of both sides, h is equal to the square root of 3/4 L squared. It's all multiplication in there. So square root of 3 doesn't work out evenly, but the square root of 4 does. The square root of L squared is just L. So there is my height. There is my base. So I can plug those values in here. So 1/2 L bracket root 3 over 2 L. Clean that up before I take the derivative. So it'll be root 3 over 4 L squared. Now I can find my area. So dA by dt equals, and the derivative on the other side will be 2 root 3 over 4 L to the exponent 1 dL by dt. So knowing that, I check to make sure I have all my information. I need to know L at a given point here, and it says that the area is 100 centimeters. So what I'm going to do, kind of run out of room, so I'm going to come back down below, and I'll do it in red, I guess. My formula for area was root 3 over 4L squared. So I need to know the L, my length, when the area was equal to 100. So I'm going to solve for L at that point. So that means I would have 400 over root 3 equals L squared. Square root of both sides, so the square root of 400 is 20. And then I have the root of root 3 is my L value. So I need that to finish off this question. So that means I would have 2 root 3 over 4. Actually, let's simplify. 2 and the 4 cancel each other out, or reduce, I should say, multiplied by 20 over root 3, and dL by dt is negative 2. So you can do a little bit of simplification here. 2's will cancel. It makes sense that the area is going to be a negative value because it is decreasing. So your root 3 divided by the square root. Remember, it's the square root of the square root. So square root of 3. And at this point, I'm just going to write it as 20 root 3 over root 3. And if you use your calculator, you get about negative 26.3 centimeters squared per second. So the area is decreasing at 26.3 centimeters squared per second when the area, at one particular point, when the area is 100 square centimeters. If you have any questions with that, let me know, and I will try to help you out.